Yo guys, what's up? It's your girl Dev, and today we're talking about something that's going to happen for my main account as we leave KvK Season 5 with 1315. Today is migration day for my main account. It is sad that I'm leaving this kingdom because I have spent more than enough KvKs here, at least 4, and you know, it's been fantastic. The crew and the family here have really took care of me. I've loved being here and everything about it. But it's time to move on to another kingdom. And why I say that is because I want to work on my commanders. I want to go back and do Season 2 over again so I can build up my commander sculptures, so I can expertise more commanders and be more efficient as a T5 player as I continue my stay in my gaming in Rise of Kingdoms. So enjoy this content. This is all about my migration, my main account, and how I'm going to do it, leaving KvK, and a little bit about how KvK is going. So it's kind of a mixed video. We're going to first talk about how KvK is, and you can check in the timestamps in the description if you want to just move and how to migrate. This is going to be a day of new beginnings. So let's get this started. All right, so let's go ahead and cover the end of this KvK. And I'm going to zoom out of the map and see how it went. It was quite difficult. We did face two Imperium Kingdoms. We faced up against directly with 390. It was pretty intense. A lot of fun, a lot of fighting, it was just crazy. But overall, we did pretty decent for our kingdom. I feel like we did. I know that we thought we would be a high C, but we actually ended up being a B kingdom, which did weigh how the outcome went, because I feel like maybe 1315 should have been more of a C than a B kingdom. But we did fight stupid hard in KvK whenever we had the time zones that were concurrent with our alliance, which is about Chinese Asian time zone. Okay, so at the end of this KvK, let's go ahead and take a look at my stats. I'm currently 52 million power, and I'm 63 million kills, which is a significant number for those of you that follow stats. Let's go ahead and take a look at my overall more info stats here. My dead troops is 4.1 million, which was not that high before. And I gathered a significant amount of resources, but I didn't gather as much as I probably should have. But my deads are pretty high, as well as where my power was before major fighting happened. I was 60.3 million power, and I'm all the way down to 52. Now, part of that has to do with the fact that my hospital is currently at capacity. So it kind of sucks that I'm stuck here like that. All of my troops are currently in the hospital. All of it T5. I think most of my T4 is out. I did kill a bunch of archers this KvK. I had over 400,000 archers. I also killed a bunch of siege too. I have some healing, but not much. And that's okay, because I put them in garrison so I could get reports and fighting and stuff. I currently have 6 days left on my hospital. I'll be able to heal that before I kill a barbarian, because currently when I migrate, my hospital will be at over capacity, because in KvK, your hospital capacity is half. So as we move into the migration discussion in a few moments, I'll discuss about that. Let's go and take a look at my final Crusader achievement stats, because this is important and part of the reason why I'm migrating. I made 4.6 million kills this KvK. Guys, that's a lot of kills for somebody. And for me, they're not T1 kills. They're pure T4, T5 kills. I don't think I killed any T3. But we did not get any occupation on a ruin site in this KvK. It was a hard fight. The time zones weren't quite lined up with TPW and TPBA. It was okay. All these down here below are all going to be these two here are specifically for end of KvK rewards, which we weren't going to get. And that's okay. That's something I would have to miss out on if I continued to stay. These here, the barbarian stuff, I get all of that. I made sure that I achieved all of that. When it came to honor points, I achieved all of the honor point making. It's pretty good overall. The Sev wounds and stuff as well. This is probably more of going on the kills. Individual did pretty decent. Okay, let's talk about the alliance here and alliance-based rewards. This is all pretty flowing, I guess you can say, like overall honor ranking. So you have to reach the accumulate all overall honor. This is for the alliance. The top number is the alliance honor. So your alliance has to reach that rank of honor in order to get that rewards. This is obviously individual, and this is the last one. So 4.8 million honor with 50 million individual honor. So most people are going to be able to achieve that, especially in Light and Darkness, because you donate coins. The coins give you honor, and then so far you can get that better and easier and faster. We did get these fleeting victory ones, but we did not get the other ones because, well, we didn't hold the ziggurat, so we can't get those other rewards. When it comes to kingdom in-game rewards, we're going to miss out on the ziggurat, of course, destroying all the enemy camps, the Crusader Fortress. I don't think that 1390 would give us the opportunity to take their structures, so that's fine. It's okay. But that's pretty much for me. I think it's going to be the end of KvK for 1315 for us. I don't think that they're going to give us any other rewards or maybe any occupation time on the altars or ruin sites. Again, you have to cut your losses, and it's okay. There's 7 days remaining, so 1 week left in this kingdom, in this KvK. Again, we fought 1401, 1307, 1390, 1275. On the other side, we have 1287, 1314, 1382, and 1315. And I'll tell you one thing, our allies fought their butts off, and it was pretty intense. And they did better than I thought that 1315 did overall. But again, there's a lot of other things 1315 that happened too. A lot of people migrated out to migrate to younger kingdoms, as I am doing today. Except I waited a lot longer to migrate, and they migrated much earlier. But that's pretty much it for this KvK. My allies are listening to this. Y'all did fantastic. I'm going to shout out to 1314. Y'all did freaking insane. And thank you so much for taking out 1275, because y'all did good. Y'all did good. Because if you guys seen my KvK season 3 video, I'm going to pop a link up here now, and you can check that out. It was pretty intense. We did fight 1275. They did win overall. But we were able to take their structures in 1275, and looks like 1314 is doing the same thing. But unfortunately, the difference is 1275 didn't get into the 1314 zone. They had some pretty great commanders on the wall and the garrisons, and they fought for hours. And it's all about the war of attrition and just fighting and getting those. So 1314, great job, this KvK. And also shout outs to our other allies. Here's 1382. They did great as well too. They fought really hard against 1307. It was just interesting seeing how it all played out in Imperium Kingdom versus Imperium, and how it all played out. A lot of troops lost, a lot of deaths. Sinshi and Jargothian went up against each other. So it's pretty cool to see two content creators in this KvK fighting each other, actually, literally on each side of the field. So it's pretty cool. Again, great KvK for them. Yeah, they didn't win, but that's fine. It's part of KvK. This is kind of the thing that happens. And I want to make a shout out to our next door allies, our neighbors, in 1287. Great kingdom, great commanders. Overall, working well with them is pretty fantastic. As you can see here, they're doing a fort block on the Crusader Fortress. This is pretty dope. I love seeing this all the time. This is great. And, you know, pretty sure it's going to work. We'll see how it plays out. I might post another video about this later. It was good. It was really good. I'm going to miss 1315 as we continue on to migration. So as we move into the second part of this video, this is all about migration, guys. All right, guys. So let's move on to the migration part of this video. And this part is probably going to be the most difficult because I have to coordinate my immigration to 1874 with the current king who can raise the cap for me. So let's go ahead and talk about that now and how we're going to migrate back home, leaving KvK. All your troops have to be home. Your resources have to be below the cap of your storehouse. So let's go ahead and take a look at the storehouse now. Right here, get an info. And as you can see here, it has to be below 2.5 million in order to migrate. And all of my numbers are below 2.5 million. I'm going to get rid of some stone just in case. Actually, we'll leave it. We'll see what happens. All right, we'll see what happens. We're going to go ahead and leave KvK with our main account for the last time with 1315. As we leave, we're going to hit the button here. It says head home. It's definitely changed because they didn't say that before. We're going to hit it. It costs one, I should slow down. It's one random teleport to go back home. As we arrive back in Home Kingdom, it does place you on a random part of a map. Okay. Now I'm just go ahead and take a look at our current hospital capacity. And our troops here are listed. We're at 275,000 out of 375. So if we were to kill a barbarian right now, any troops that would have gone into the hospital are going to automatically die. So we are not going to fight any barbs at all. It's going to suck if we did. Okay, so anyway, so here we go. So let's go ahead and prepare our migration. We're going to find King. Oh, well, we have to first leave the alliance. Look at me being a noob. All right, so we're going to head zoom back in. We're going to look at the alliance here. Look at the gifts. Claim that. Claim all of that. Okay. And they are 9.4 billion at the end of this. Gift level 30. Territory was maxed. Technology. Do the final couple of ads. There we go. All right, and that is it. Do we have everything we need? Let's go ahead and quit the alliance. All right, we did that. And we're going to zoom out of our map. Take a look at the globe. And scroll all the way down to 1874. Our baby account is already there. Where is it at? There it is. 1874. Here's the one. We're going to go ahead and click here. And I'm going to try to immigrate. And it says your total power exceeds the immigration power limit of this kingdom, which I knew was going to happen. So what we're going to do is we're going to message Growl right here in voice chat that I'm here with. And he's going to change the cap. So just give me a second. Normally you would do is you'd send a message in game to whoever the king is, and you do your coordination with them to raise the cap. And the cap is raised. And I already know that my zone is in zone 2, so we're going to hit immigrate. We have 45 passports, and we have to meet all these requirements. If your immigration request is successful, the game will automatically restart and your city will reappear in the random location in the selected province. Here we go. I'm so nervous. Let's do it. All right, we've done it. It's done. We're migrating. Here we go. Immigration successful. Now, if any of the migration pieces were unsuccessful, you will know instantly. It'll tell you that you need to finish completing X task. So it won't let you migrate. Now that we've migrated, I'm actually really nervous about this. I know it's weird, but migrating to a new kingdom with your account that you spent countless hours and time on, it's very important. Now we have to tell Growl to go ahead and close the cap. I've migrated my account into 1874. Don't kick me yet, please. My mini yet. I need to claim stuff on it. So my mini is currently an R4 in ultimatum, so I asked them not to kick me because I haven't claimed anything on that. So as of right now, as it stands here, I'm in the kingdom. I'm in ice territory right now. I need a shield because I'm at capacity. I'm afraid someone comes up and gonna kill me. So we're gonna put a 24-hour peace shield on to keep people from scouting me too, because I'm gonna have massive scout reports. I already know it. But we arrived. I'm super excited that I'm here in 1874 finally with my main account, and we're gonna go ahead and apply to ULT. And normally when you migrate to a new kingdom, you go ahead and join an alliance, right? So you request to join a random alliance. We're going to join ULT Ultimatum, and Growl is the leader. And oh yeah, by the way, I sent a mail out to TPW as my final farewell. Good evening, good morning, family. Just pretty much saying like, it was great serving KvK with them. All right, so as I covered a little bit earlier, I did shield my city because I don't want anybody to scout me or to like peek underneath my resources and stuff because I got nothing here, no troops left. Some very important things you kind of have to take part of, especially when it comes to your when it comes to your commanders. I did have to change my commanders around because I had Guan Yu here as a rallied attack army and march speed boost. I can't put him there because Guan is not allowed to be used in this version of KvK. or this age of kingdom because he's under 310 days. If you open up your commander screen after migrating to a younger kingdom, you can see the lock button on all the commanders I don't have access to. Sucks, yes, but eventually I'll be able to have them unlocked and use them, and it's all good. I have another con wheel coming. I'm probably going to spin them a couple more times. We'll see how it plays out. I kind of just need the speed ups. I really don't care about the sculptures so much. I just need the speed ups. But other than that, so we're here, right? Now we can teleport later and get in that spot, but let's go over some things that you would do when you migrate. Of course, it's get in Sunset Canyon. We'll build out a Sunset Canyon build that will be pretty strong and decent and see how well we do here versus when we were in 13-15, where I ranked around 50 to 45 to 50 on my average. The other thing you're going to look here is when in your city, you can find the monument. There it is, the monument at the bottom of the screen. You can claim out all of these rewards. It's kind of cool. These generalized rewards here. Overall, I'm really excited for this brand new beginnings in 1874. There's so much new stuff going on, and I'm ready to start fresh on my account in an early kingdom, rebuild my legendary commander sculptures. I didn't get a chance to show you guys before I left out, but I'm going to show you my current I can't use it on Richard. I'm going to show you my current legendary commander sculptures on Constantine because he's the commander that will max next. I have 781 universal sculptors, and I'm continuously acquiring more sculptors. He will be expertised in KvK, so I'm pretty excited to use him and put some cool gear on him and get him all set and ready for KvK because he will be my primary commander I will be using. So I'm really excited for that. It'll be super awesome to finally have him here and use him to the full advantage that I can. As we prepared our account for migration, I do want to make some notes. You can definitely find ways to buy passports because I have another migration video that I talked about double capping your hospital. Card up in the top to look at that because that's a really interesting video if you have high power and you're trying to reduce passport cost. There's some things you need to take note of, especially the fact that you can buy your passports through the New World bundle right here. You can buy passports here, and this is going to be very helpful for those people that are migrating. I actually bought this out twice. I don't know why it still says $4.99. Maybe because I migrated and it reset it. I'm not 100% sure. But buying passports in the New World bundle is pretty decent. It's a quick way to acquire passports. The other ways that you can do it is also through the Alliance shop. You can actually check here in the shop and you can recycle items here for credits, and the credits you can use to buy passports. This is the R4s can add passports into the Alliance shop, and you can buy the passports here. I will buy one to show you the cost because we don't keep this stocked. But one passport costs 600,000 Alliance credits. So it takes a long time to acquire that for sure. But if you can acquire passports the free-to-play way, this is the way to do it. It's going to cost me a ton more passports if I increase power a significant amount. I don't know what I'm going to do in the future, but I am always going to have passports ready to migrate at all times. It's just the kind of how my mentality works. I always have passports. So I'll be using Alliance credits to buy passports because that's the free way to get it. I could buy speed ups because I'm probably going to need them to kill my hospital because I don't have enough. But that's going to wrap it up for this video. Thanks so much, guys, for watching this video and tuning in on how to migrate and how the end of Season 5 KvK with 13-15 went. Like I said, it was a lot of fun. I'm going to do some wartime recap. I will have a video for you guys for later. But for now, that's pretty much going to wrap it up. I don't have anything else for you. If you have any more questions, comments, concerns about migration or about how KvK went or anything at all, please drop it in the comments below. I respond to them and I make sure I look at all my comments, provide some feedback to you guys who have any kind of questions. Just let me know. But that's it for me, guys. So for now, just keep it real.